everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gabi and today we're gonna talk about perfumes that were released in 2020. We're gonna talk about the good ones, the bad ones, the meh ones, and I have here 10 perfumes. Most of them I would say they're a hit. In terms of perfumes, 2020 was pretty good. Just in terms of perfumes. That was it. Just perfumes. But we also have some perfumes that are not really the best. So we're gonna talk all about all of them. I have 10 here. So yeah, before we start, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's jump in. A perfume that was a surprise for me, and in my opinion it's a hit, it's Ariana Grande Rem or REM. I really don't like the bottle, I have to say. I really don't like the packaging. I know on camera probably it looks cute, probably looks nice, but this is like super plasticky, super cheap. But we're talking about the scent. This one, people, when it was released, love it. People were saying that this is way too masculine. It has a strong lavender note. Yes, that's true. It has also some salt in it. I'm really getting the salt, but it has this, I think it's called Zephyr, is this type of marshmallow type of dessert, and it has also some tonka bean. I do really like it. Yes, it's not overly sweet, it's not a gourmand, I would say, even though it has that Zephyr note, but it's still a feminine scent in my opinion. It can be unisex, but it leans more feminine. It has somehow cloud DNA. If you take cloud, okay, and you take out all of the sweetness from cloud and you add some lavender, you're probably gonna get this. It has good lasting power, it has good sillage. It's such a comforting scent, it's such a beautiful scent, and it doesn't smell cheap. It doesn't smell like a celebrity scent. It doesn't have that alcoholic smell in the opening. I really like this one. So I have just a 30ml bottle. When I'm gonna finish this one, I will definitely buy, not necessarily 100 because I just hate the packaging, but I will definitely buy a 50ml bottle because I really like the scent. So Ariana Grande, REM, it's a love, it's a hit in 2020. Next one we have Giorgio Armani My Way. This, again, lots of people say that this is not the best, but I do really like it. It's not the most complex scent, yes, that's true. It's not the most unique scent, but it's a very pleasant, nice scent. It has jasmine and tuberose. These are the two main notes in this. I think it has some vanilla and some other notes, but the jasmine and the tuberose are the boss in this perfume. Okay, you can smell them. You can smell the jasmine and tuberose, especially, at least on my skin, the jasmine is the strongest one. If you don't like floral perfumes, then stay away from this. But if you like floral perfumes, but not overly florally, I would say, and not that perfumery type of scent, check this one out. For spring, this is gonna be amazing, absolutely amazing in the springtime. I think it's gonna be amazing all year round, but in the spring, I do believe this one is gonna shine. It's fresh, it's sweet, it's floral, it's very feminine. The bottle is absolutely stunning. It's a very good scent. So I'm really glad that they released something like this, because I know that it doesn't smell that unique, but I don't have that many scents or any other scent that smells exactly like this, so it's not that boring. So My Way by Giorgio Armani, it's a love for me. I really highly recommend this one. Test it first in the store, okay, especially in the springtime. Test it first, but definitely give this one a try because it's not bad at all. So next we have, let's move on to Elie Saab, one of my favorite houses. I love Elie Saab, I absolutely love Elie Saab, and I have Elie Saab Le Parfum Essential. I do own, I think, 8, 9 from the Le Parfum collection, and this and the couture version are my favorites. So good. This one It's still similar to the original, okay, it keeps the original DNA. The original is very strong on orange blossom, patchouli, and some people are saying the honey. On me, I'm not really getting the honey. This one has orange blossom, it has some mandarin orange, it still has some patchouli, but I'm not getting the patchouli in this. It's more orangey, sweet. It's a very sweet orange blossom, and I don't know how it doesn't have any honey in it, but for some reason I'm getting a sweetness, like honey type of sweetness. It's just sweeter than the original, it's brighter than the original. If the original, it's very, not necessarily very, but it's more mature, sophisticated, elegant. This one, it's a younger version of the original. I do prefer this one. I do prefer this one. The patchouli is not strong. It has patchouli, but it's not strong at all. You can barely smell it. And the bottle is just, their bottles are just amazing. I really, really like this one. Has good lasting power, not beast mode, but it's a very good lasting power all year round, perfect, especially again for the springtime. Elie Saab Le Parfum Essential, love this one. Let's move on to Viktor Rolf Flower Bomb Dew. I do not own the original Flower Bomb, and that's just because for the longest time I believe that it smells exactly like La Vie est Belle by Lancome, and it doesn't. I smelled it again a couple of days ago and I'm like, nope, I was wrong. So if I say that they smell similar, they have a similar vibe, yes, but they're not the same. That was just me, I was wrong. I smelled that a couple of years ago. My nose changed back then. For me, everything smelled the same. So I'm sorry if I said that. They don't smell the same, okay? And I like Flower Bomb, so I'm gonna probably buy a bottle of that. But for now, I have Flower Bomb Dew. This, it is still similar to the original. Yeah, it's still similar to the original. It has a very strong pear note in the opening. It has some dewdrops. It's again very bright, sweet, fruity from the pear, and it's a little bit fresh. Again, amazing for the springtime. This is like spring in a bottle. What I don't like about the bottles is this one had a little flower grenade thing. It felt like after 2 hours after I bought this perfume, so that's not really well made, I would say. It's pretty cheap, that thing, but yeah. But the scent, I really like the scent. This is an eau de toilette with Viktor Rolf and also with Lancome. What I've noticed, if it's an eau de parfum, the bottle is gonna be more square, and if it's an eau de toilette, it's gonna be taller. So this one is an eau de toilette. This is how you know if it's eau de parfum or eau de toilette. This is an eau de toilette. It doesn't really last, I have to say. It doesn't really last. You have to reapply it. But the scent, I really like the scent. I do really like the scent, and I will probably wear this one in the springtime a lot. Not necessarily now. It's not strong enough for the winter time. For the spring, amazing. So check this one out in store. Flower Bomb Dew. I really like it, but it doesn't really last. Then we have my baby Chloe Nomad Absolute. I don't have the original Nomad. I don't know how that one smells on my skin, because I said this a billion times and I'm gonna say it again. I tested both of them on paper. I hated them, and then I got a sample of the Absolute, tested on my skin, and I was like, wait a second, this is different. This has some oak moss in it. This one, it's a very mossy perfume. It's mossy, it's earthy, green, a little bit fresh, very woody, but fresh, clean almost, very comforting, very different. Okay, I just heard that this one is sweeter than the original, which for me sounds better because I like sweeter perfumes. But it's not overly sweet. It's nothing. It's just a slightly sweet perfume. I really do like this. Definitely taste this one first. It's not blind buy word. No, do not blind buy. I'm saying it again. Do not blind buy this one. It can be way too much. It can be way too much. It can be way different for you. But I do really like it. So taste this one and taste it on the skin. But for me, it's a hit. For me, it's absolutely stunning. Next we have, let's talk about one that I actually don't really like. It's So Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This one is tuberose and raspberry. And it has also a milk note, dry down, amazing. That mix between tuberose is not necessarily a bubblegum tuberose, it's not an old tuberose, it's just, I don't know, a fresh, nice tuberose, because tuberose can go like so many different ways. Raspberry, again, is not too much, it's not, sometimes the raspberry can be sour. I know it sounds weird, but no, it's not that. It's like sweet raspberry, but the opening is just, no, opening, the mix in the opening, is the way they mix together is just, ugh, I hate the opening. I cannot stand the opening. I think it's absolutely horrible. Yeah, it's just, no, it's on my skin now. No. Opening, no. Opening, total fail. When I sprayed this one on my skin, I was like, no, please, no, why? Dry down, really like it. If you like tuberose, this is heavy on the tuberose, okay? You're gonna like this. If you like any other Scandals, not really, because it doesn't have honey, it doesn't have anything. I mean, anything from the other Scandal, not original, Apari, By Night, nothing. And I know what I'm talking about. I have Apari and By Night, and they're nothing. They have nothing in common. So this one, it's a complete different scent. There's this one first in store. I really don't like the opening. Maybe you're gonna like it. I really like the dry down. So it's a hit and a miss in the same time. But yeah, So Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I know how I feel about this because I don't like the opening. Next we have, let's talk about Yves Saint Laurent. They have two new releases, and we have Mon Paris Intensément and then Libre Intense. Let's start with Mon Paris. This, I have the original and the Eau de Toilette. This is very sprayed. I got it in my eyes. Okay, I'm fine. This, it's very similar to the original. I read comments on Fragrantica and people were saying that this one is way sweeter. And I said, okay, I want that. It's way stronger on the berries. This one has a glass of berries. It's your typical sweet, sexy berry scent. It's just brighter than the original, a little bit sweeter, but still very similar. So there is absolutely no need to own both of them. Which one I like more, I still don't know. I still don't know if I like this one or Mon Paris, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about the original, I'm not crazy about any of them, so they're not a must-have in my collection. They're, yes, pretty, a bit sexy, fruity perfumes, berry perfumes, but they're not wow. They're just not wow, at least in my opinion. They're very similar, so if you own the original Mon Paris, finish a bottle and then check this one out, or the other way. You don't need both of them. So that's Mon Paris Intensément. And then we have Libre Intense. This one, different story. I smell the original Libre. That one is just not for me. I know so many people like it. On my skin, it's too masculine. It's too much lavender. It's too much like citrusy. It smells clean and citrusy, and no, I didn't like it on my skin. This, on the other hand, this is love. This one has some vanilla added, still the original DNA, but that vanilla just makes it work on my skin. It's not overly sweet, okay, just slightly sweet, a sweet perfume. It's a lavender perfume. I know this one is also a lavender perfume. They're not similar. This one is sweeter, I would say. This one is very often compared also with Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. They're not similar. I would say, yes, they have lavender and vanilla, but I would say Mon Guerlain, it's sweeter than this, okay? I like all of them. This one, Mon Guerlain, and Ariana Grande, Ariam. So this one, it's a hit. Love this one. Two more we have from Lancome. La Vie Belle Intensément and La Nuit Trésor Nude. The Intense version, this. I know La Vie Belle is so hated right now, but this is very different, okay? I said that a billion times, this one is so different from the original. It has that raspberry and vanilla. It's just creamy, sweet. It doesn't have patchouli, I believe. It's so good. It's honestly, it's so good. If you're not a fan of the original La Vie Belle, check this one out. You might change your mind. You might like this one because it's just very creamy, like a raspberry vanilla pudding, I would say. Yeah, really like this one. Really like this one. And the last one, we have La Nuit Trésor Nude. This is actually very similar in the dry down to La Nuit Trésor à la Folie, but this has this coconut note. It's a summer perfume, like a gourmand summer perfume. It's absolutely to die for. I love this one. It's not overly sweet in the opening, okay? When I first tested this one, I was like, okay, that's cute, that's nice, that's okay. But the dry down, it's everything. If you're thinking about a coconut scent, I know that some people ask me between this, which one I prefer between this and Dolce Garden by Dolce & Gabbana. That one doesn't have coconut, but it smells like coconut. I would say go with this one. Dolce Garden can turn weird on the skin, especially in the heat. This stays the same. It's a gourmand. I can smell it in the air. It's a gourmand. It's a gourmand, but not too gourmand. It's a gourmand for the summertime. I got the word. It's a gourmand for the summertime. Really like this one. Spring, summer, perfect. So, La Nuit Trésor Nude by Lancome was the last one. And that was it for today, guys. That was it. Those were all of the perfumes that were released in 2020, and I have a full bottle of them. Mostly I like all of them. The only ones I'm not really sure is the Sauce Scandale and Mon Paris Intense, but with the other ones, they're pretty good. They are pretty good. So, that was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and like always, I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye bye.